Hi guys, it's John from Bright Wargaming, and this is just a short video looking at the next stage in building up my Warhammer 40,000 Eldar kill team. So as you can see, so far I've built it up with some Dire Avengers, which I had left over in my bits box. I've got some Howling Banshees, which I got as a box set, and I got a Striking Scorpions X-Arch from RTLW, but what we've got today is a bit of Finecast resin, Deep Joy. Alright, enjoy.
Eldar Striking Scorpions. So, today I'm going to unbox and build these. Right, so I have never used Finecast before, and I've heard all sorts of horror stories about how difficult it is to use, so I thought, hell, why not give it a go? So, here we go. Right, so let's get this box open. Right, so cardboard box, no box art at all. And inside I have a series of sprues cast in resin and a load of bases. So what should be in here is six guys, and I'm just checking to see, and yeah, I was kind of hoping that I'd get some Eldar decals with these, but clearly they haven't. Right, so let's get these open, have a look at these. Strangely, I have 8 bases for 6 models, so that's fine. Right, so let's have a quick look at these. That appears to be the X-Arch body, and one of his arms, and his head, and his hairpiece. Looks quite cool. That is his alternative weapon, which looks nice and straight, and so despite all the horror stories I've heard about wonky and bendy stuff, that all looks alright. Quite a lot of flash cleanup, but I've kind of been warned of that, so I was half expecting it. That's the X-Arch out of the way, and these essentially appear to be sprues with each model on them. I think there'll be a little bit of fix up on there. Just this foot there is just sort of pointing up the way, so essentially if that foot's flat, that one's pointing up the way, so there might be a little bit of hot water needed there. But otherwise, he looks pretty good.
Let's get these built.
So here they are. So before we go into actually looking at them built up, I just want to say how much pain was involved in putting this together. In terms of cleanup and assembly, it took me 4 hours to get them off the sprues, get all the flash cleaned off, and check each one individually, and then straighten up all the bits. So just so you can get a feel for how good they were. In terms of the casting quality, you can see from where I've put some liquid green stuff in the top there, there's bubbles in really key areas. You can see just on the side of his head there, as much as I've tried to make it clear with the shape of his head, there was a big gate from the moulding process on the side of his head, and that was the same across a few of these, which all in all was a bit of a disappointment all across. Pretty much every single one of the swords I had to straighten, as well as most of the pistols were all warped as well, and the legs and feet, as I showed you earlier on. But once they're all done and all put together, they're actually really good looking models, and in terms of have they stood the test of time, considering how long ago these sculpts were made, yes, I think they have. I think they're really, really nice models. But would I buy them in Finecast? Straight from Games Workshop? No, I wouldn't. In all honesty, what I would do is I would go on eBay, find someone who's selling an old set of the metal ones, and I would invest the time in stripping paint off someone else's models in metal and paint those up, rather than, because it would be quicker and easier than working with Finecast. Suffice to say, I'm not planning on buying any more Finecast. But saying that though, I've always wanted these models. I've got them now. I've got them built up. I'm gonna paint them, and I'm gonna enjoy using them. So take what you will from that. Right. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful. I may have come across as a bit of a downer, but that's just my opinion. Right. Would love to hear some comment and feedback. In the meantime, stay safe, guys. Take care. Bye.